think so. Well. We are back.
Live on Restream.
Live.
Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going.
What does that say? Welcome to... Oh, okay. All right.
I'm getting it set up right now. Don't worry. I wonder if we have music playing in the background here. If that would be better. Like as we go.
I can't.
Can't do it?
Unless you want to play something from our slipstream.
Oh,
Can't be
like
any
for
copyright.
Like for copyright stuff.
So that's only-ish.
I said that solved a lot of problems, and that just gives a nice vibe to the whole thing at Kyle's place. It's really weird, though. It's so weird. I do feel my voice is just, like, gone today.
Why would you have to scream?
Because the music's so loud.
Oh. Why do you have the music so loud?
Keep everyone pumped. Keep everyone hyped.
You can't just play it closer to the mic?
No.
Hey, what's good, Fresh?
The speaker's on the ground.
Good morning. Good morning. How's your week been? Did you get that job?
Do you know anything about how that place works at all? Jeez. Can you do this? Can you do that?
Been there for 8 hours.
Oh, man. Tell Kyle. He didn't pay attention.
It's been a long day. It's been a long week for us.
Been a long week, bro.
This week has been crazy.
Been a long week. Fresh, bro. I'm now streaming and breaking open baseball cards. You need to get in our chat. Sometimes if you want to go in there and talk, I can talk to you. Need to email them about it. Yeah. Got to get on that. Stay on top of that. Go take that job home. Dang.
Get that money. Chase that bag, Fresh.
That's what we're doing.
Send the Addy.
I'm hoping that first paycheck.
It's Whatnot. Go to download Whatnot. And then it's
bro.
KK Sports Cards.
Yeah, and then here going forward, you're gonna be able. You could bookmark all of my show times, and you would know whenever I'm on. So if you ever do want to talk, you can jump on there. Freshy fresh.
Oh, I don't know if Whatnot's available in UK. Yeah, Whatnot. Yep. It's like yellow. Yellow logo, WN logo, I think, or it's just a W logo.
I was watching.
Anything on TikTok?
I was showing Sam last night.
You got the TikTok chat pulled up.
Oh crap! Probably do it on browser like last time. Oh, I'm logged in. Sweet.
We're almost there, guys. We got a little bit more. We got about another 10 minutes. Just chit-chatting. Chit-chatting. And then we're going to get into our live stream. Or our live show.
Why is it not letting me get in our lives?
It probably doesn't let you. You're just going to do it through the URL. Just put /line. There you go.
It's so stupid.
And then expand it more. I think it is. There you go.
Do we know we have shoes on our wall? Yeah. Yeah. Well aware of that. Would you believe me if I said we put them there? Oh crap! Yeah, obviously that's not gonna work. I gotta get this thing down. The setup is complicated.
Do they have like a yellow W? Yeah, for the logo. Yeah. Yeah, it's like black and yellow. From what they're at. And like it's like a live auction thing. We were thinking about doing it for shoes, but right now we're kind of low on inventory. I'll hold off on it.
It's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
Oh, dang. That's right. I have a meeting today.
Okay.
That's right. With Whatnot.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
Forgot about that.
Crap. What up, Hussar June?
How's everyone's week been going?
How in the heck am I supposed to do this? How did I do this last time? Just gonna make this whole. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll just zoom out a little bit. We're getting it figured out. There we go. Well, that changed nothing, actually.
Well, you can make that
Oh,
smaller.
yeah, there we go. All right. Now we can see. Perfect. Takes some playing with, but
yeah, he's going. You're going live. When are you going live? You're going live tomorrow, right?
I'm going live tomorrow. Yep. For the first time, actually, by myself, like showing up by myself, setting everything up.
You're on data now. Dang, fresh. Spending that money for us. But sorry, I cut you off.
What was I saying?
You were saying you're gonna go live for the first time by yourself?
Yeah, hopefully I'm pulling stuff that I know. If I get stuck in there with baseball, it's gonna be a long day. Football, I don't even know that well.
Yeah, football's kind of tough too. I feel like
it is. Nothing's as tough as baseball, but
there's just so many people.
So many people. Woo! I gotta wake up, dude. I'm feeling really exhausted right now.
That was a long day. It was a long week for us, for
It's
sure.
just my throat right now, too. Just everything sounds off. Do I sound different to you today?
Not much.
Not much. I feel like I sound different. But I think it's my ears, too. My right ear won't pop. Right ear will not pop.
Oh, man.
Pictures cut out somewhere home. Freshy fresh. What, not just downloaded? Let's go. Let's go, man. Look up KK Sports Cards. I feel like I'm on stream right now. KK Sports Cards.
Follow us.
KK Rips and KK Consignment.
Oh, that's what it is. That's the 3 accounts. Gotcha.
Yep, KK Sports Cards is the main one, right? Whenever you walk in, to your right's the KK Consignment. Doesn't get used that often.
I was going to say that one's like empty right now.
And then the KK Rips is the other one. Yeah, it's weird. They got all kinds of like stuff going on there. Like the guy last night didn't come in and replace me. He came in and sold his own stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I guess they get a percentage of it or something like I don't know. So that's how he was doing it. It was interesting. What's up, Sam? What up? Still no movement on those University 6s. On those UNC
Really?
Blues. Yeah.
So interesting.
A lot of people had them shipped same day.
Really?
Yeah. I thought that was interesting too.
Oh, make sure we're all muted too.
Muted?
Yeah, you're Mac.
Oh, right.
All right, we got a few more minutes before we dive into the laced up.
It was a shorter week for episodes this week.
Yeah,
Slower.
not much.
Yeah,
not much
not
really
as
going
much.
on in the sneaker world, really. I mean, we got a
Too
big drop though tomorrow. You guys
quiet.
ready for the Yeezy? The Yeezy
Are we?
Sparkling Blues?
I'll be able to swing by and just pick them up. I'll already be up there.
I hope so.
I'm getting there like 9 o'clock.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're working tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
I told you that. 9 to 1. 10 to 2.
Oh.
9 to 1, 10 to 2.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 9 to 1. I won't normally do that. I told him I'd pick it up. Because right now I'm actually behind on hours this week.
Oh, I thought you said Sunday.
Normally it will be Sunday.
Okay.
Sam's birthday's on Sunday. Otherwise I would do it then.
Oh.
So this is just one of those weeks.
No, that's all right.
I'm virtually useless on Yeezy drops. But I still sit in Yeezy supply and take my L like everyone else.
Right. You gotta do your duty.
I still take my L like everyone else. I lace my shoes the same way all you do.
With tears.
with tears, in hopes that someday they'll lace for me. Randy.
But yeah, we got about another 5 minutes or so, and then we're gonna jump right into it.
This has seemed like a really long time.
I know,
show.
right?
So weird. I think it's because we normally start our live stream at like,
No.
8:29 and go live at 8:30.
Yeah.
Always late.
No, we've been pretty good. We've been pretty diligent with the 8:15 start time.
It's been a few weeks in a row.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks in a row that we've been hitting it. So I don't know. I just feel like, what do you title this whenever you title it?
It's just called Laced Up Live! Exclamation point.
Oh, Laced Up Live.
Laced
We should
Up Live.
put Laced Up Live starting at 8:30. So that way they don't pop in here and just be like, what are these guys doing? Just like, this is the Laced Up Live? No, we haven't even started it yet.
That's all right. I think it's been going pretty well, though. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, here, I'll show you this checklist that I gotta send in at the end of every night. Or at the end of every shift. Yeah, apparently some guys have really just, like, been slacking off. Because it wasn't always like this. So that's my checklist.
Wow, so do you erase it at the end?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
erase it. Oh, that's the back of it. You sign it. Then you erase it.
Oh, and then take a photo of it?
Yeah, and then you send it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Whole lot of.
Gotta be organized, man. A lot of money's flowing through that.
Dude, just literally running auctions every 20 seconds. Every 20 seconds. I've already gotten so much faster with, like, sleeve and stuff and all that. I bet. That first day was brutal. Oh, my God.
I'm just ready for you to do a live stream while having, like, the Warriors game or something on the side.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
Sam said, you guys deserve way more views. I don't
Hey, we
get how you
appreciate
little
that.
action with amazing content like this.
We're growing pretty good, though. Like, I mean, we're projected to hit 10K.
Well, our goal is to hit 15,000 subs by the end of the year.
But we're projected to hit 10K for sure. So, yeah, we're going good. We're about to hit, it's about to be
32.
3.2.
32 should be today. 3,200 should be today.
Was that another week? Was it another week?
It
and we
might have
got
been less
100?
than a week.
No way.
Yeah. Would have been another less than a week. Yeah, but I
Could be.
appreciate that,
It
Sam.
It shows 460 in the last 28 days. Last 28 days, which would be like 115 a week on average. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man.
We're getting up there.
That's what's gonna push me through for the rest of this day while I get these verses done. Is I gotta get it out there. I gotta do it, guys.
It's
I'm
a lot of work.
exhausted.
It's a lot of work that we do.
We got it though. We got it. It's a lot of work for a little reward right now. We get a little bit from YouTube.
We're in the
and
trenches.
then- yeah, gosh dang.
But it's all right. We enjoy doing it. We're not here for the money.
Well, that's partially true.
Well, money helps us keep going.
Yeah, money.
We're here for it.
We're not just strictly here for money.
No, I think we would have.
You think you just followed us on What Now? What Not? On What Now? You should make a new app called that. What Now? But what would you do on it? Do the same exact thing, just better. And What Not becomes literally obsolete. And What Now is just the hottest thing ever.
Can you imagine?
That'd be amazing. It takes some real influx of money into that What Now. Do you know What Not paid fresh? Do you know What Not paid Trevor Lawrence $1 million to do a hour live stream on Whatnot?
No way, really?
And then that's like they were promoting Whatnot like crazy. It paid him $1 million to do like an hour live stream like Q&A on Whatnot.
Wow.
And then that's like how they got like the Super Bowl tickets too, to auction off the Kyle had, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Whatnot sent it to him? Really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he paid for them.
No, they're big time. They're
Oh, I
big
know
time. Remember
Kyle
the
is.
#1 PSA on Whatnot
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this and that? So, I mean, it's like
Yeah,
they're big time.
they got 10,000. I've never seen, like, everyone else, they
Dude,
have
I
10,000
literally ended my
followers.
show yesterday, and on the thing, on the account that I was on, it said they'd done like 21,000 sales or something like that.
Holy cow.
I really got thinking of WhatsApp and What Now, and you know.
You know what?
Hey, it's 8:30. Are we ready to get to this?
Yeah,
I
let's
got
get into
stuff
it.
to do today,
Let's
baby.
get into it.
All
All right.
Hey, Fresh, I'm going to go ahead and put this first article in the chat if you want to look at it. It's going to be Chase's. What is it? Young lawyer turned sneaker cleaner.
Yeah, so if you guys are new here and you guys you don't know what we're doing, this is our live recording of our Laced Up show, which is a podcast show that we do every week. Basically what it is just talking about the last week's sneaker news, what's happening, and then our 2 cents on it. But yeah, so if you guys are on TikTok, sadly we can't show you any of the links or anything, but just be along for the ride. We try to describe it as much as possible because we also do a podcast of it. And then also if you are on like YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter or whatever, we do send links to the actual article. So if we are referencing a photo or something, you can just click on the article and see it there. But without further ado, you ready?
Yeah, let's get
All right, let's get it. 3.
No, wait.
3.
Not that ready.
3.
Pull this.
3.
These have to be lined up always.
3.
How about you wait until I'm
3.
actually looking this up?
3.
Last week he started whenever I was looking
3.
like this, guys.
3. All right. 2. 1. Welcome to episode 14 of the Laced Up Show. This is a show all about sneakers and sneaker news. I'm your host, Chase, with my co-host today, Landon, and I have another okay episode for you. It's not the best. It seems like it was a little slower week, but we're going to start off with a bang, actually, because a young lawyer turned sneaker cleaner makes $1.2 million. That's right. Eugene Chang from Melbourne became a lawyer at 24 years old, but as soon as he did that, he kind of lost interest in the whole lawyer thing and started his own sneaker cleaning business. And he called the business the Sneaker Laundry. So the Sneaker Laundry takes in worn and dirty sneakers and cleans them for a fraction of the price compared to purchasing new sneakers. This not only gives the old shoes some new life, but it all helps with, being more green, since the Sneaker Laundry customers will be able to wear those sneakers for even longer. So he started way back in 2017, and now 5 years later, he has made over $1.2 million from sneaker cleaning. So Landon, what are your thoughts?
So, I mean, a few years ago, this would have been incredibly surprising to me. But after going to malls constantly and having sneaker cleaners come up and stop you, and then they get done cleaning your shoes, and you say, "Oh, yeah, you want to buy this?" I'm like, "Okay, how much is it?" And then they tell you how much it is. He probably sold 4 boxes. But that stuff's just normal. But it is really unique that there can be so many different sneaker cleaning products out there.
Oh, yeah.
How can there be so many cleaning products out there? We interviewed multiple people like years ago whenever we were doing our podcast, or like within the last year or two.
Yeah.
Just a ton of people out there. I don't know what you can do to just tweak it. I feel like at that point it all comes down to like, if there's any industry that is like either one, who you know, like how good your product is going to be depends on who you know and who you can get it to.
Mm.
But 2, like just how good your packaging can be. In your name.
It's all,
I feel like that's
brand.
literally what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because like the Sneaker Laundry, but like at the same time, I feel like there's certain things out there where it's like you tell me no one's ever thought of that. It's like that's an original thing.
I guess
Sneaker
so.
Laundry. Like, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Like,
I haven't heard of it.
There's all kinds of just like different cleaning products. I'm like, but there's more people wanting to get into that, and how does that work?
I don't know.
When does it become too much? Like, there's literally too many people doing it. Then not all of them can make enough money. However many sneaker companies continue to make, there's still like the same number of people in the world at a certain age that are going to be wearing sneakers.
Right.
You can't really factor in newborn babies that are being born constantly. They're not going to wear sneakers for a long time.
Right.
So the amount of people that are alive to use that sneaker product constantly doesn't really change, except for like years and years whenever you start to catch it up. But like, I think that's just so weird. How do we have more and more people making all this? Like, that's just 2017. It's been years now.
Yeah,
but
about
like
5 years.
You still see all these people that are, in pop-up malls.
Oh yeah.
With EQT, This is my sneaker cleaning brand. We offer the fastest, best cleaning service. Removes any type of stain. It could sit on there for 2 years. It's gonna be gone in a heartbeat. Like, how can everyone do this stuff?
I don't know. I don't know what they use. I don't know if it's just the same material, same solution, different label. I don't know if the Sneaker Laundry was doing that.
I wonder what the regulation is on that too.
Yeah.
Like, How do you make sure you didn't just rip off someone else's product?
So you're saying we should make our own sneaker?
I'm saying we could. I don't know how we couldn't.
There we go.
I don't know how we couldn't. No, because like I feel like that could be a pretty common thing.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we might have to.
Like each individual brand. Like yeah, I mean we're gonna take this exact thing, maybe remove one thing from it that won't be super significant, and then just call it like because then people that would like that are loyal to us. There's not a ton of them out there. Fresh is in the chat. He's always loyal to us. But, then the people that are loyal to us, like, hey, if you want to buy Shoeware shoe cleaner, it does about the same thing as all the other ones. It's just now you're buying it from us. It's like, I don't know. That's just all something so fascinating to me. But obviously, the takeaway is that you can make $1.2 million doing it.
Yeah.
So, like, that's really my only thing is I'm not really blown away at the fact that, you can become someone who sells sneaker cleaning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would still take a whole lot of work and all that stuff. But, like, I don't understand the whole, how are you turning that, like, who in the heck are you selling to? How are you, like.
Right. Just to reiterate, it's not only just he doesn't just sell the solution. It's more like a service based. So like you bring in your shoes and they'll clean them for you, and then you get the shoes back.
So does he have his own store and stuff like that too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean it's still.
But I'm sure he still has some sneaker cleaning solutions that he does offer.
That does change a lot of it. I was looking at it through a very different, very different lens. But then at the same time, I mean, even that, in and of itself, that's I'm very surprised. I am very surprised by that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Let us know down below or in the comments if you're watching this in the future. If you want to see some Shoeware sneaker cleaner solution, we'll be right on it.
Yeah, we'll be right on that. We got nothing else to do than make some more shoe cleaner.
Right. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right. So Drake's Nike Nocta Hot Step is finally set to release on March 3rd. Drake will be releasing his first collaborative sneaker with Nike, the Nike Hot Step, on March 3rd, and his Nocta brand announced the release date on Monday, although the information was also circulating on social media on Sunday. So the shoe will debut in a triple white and triple black colorway, which will be available on Nocta's website and some other select retailers. So the sneaker right now is going to be priced for $180. All right, man. So we've been riding this roller coaster on whether or not that these were going to release for a while now. Like, they were going to release, and apparently they were canceled, and now apparently they're going to release soon. Like, soon, like, as in 2 weeks.
Right.
So, I mean, this, as in, like, a week and a half. Like, it's crazy. So, I mean, there are a bunch of retailers that are showing that they're going to release this shoe now, though.
Oh, for real?
It's not like blowing smoke. Like, I'm trying to think. You got Extra Butter, Exhibition, Likelihood, Woodstack. They had, like, a list of retailers.
They like provided the
list of retailers.
Well, that's very new.
So
that's
this
actually
is like
super nice.
So it seems kind of concrete. So what do you think about this? Like how this all played out?
I don't know. I don't know if it was late shipments or I don't know where the rumors of cancellation came from because I felt like we just
what's the cancellation?
I swear we just reported like it got canceled.
Or 2 weeks ago.
It was like
It was last 2 weeks.
I don't know, but I mean I guess that's what it. Rumors are rumors, but I'm glad it's finally coming. We'll see if this lives up to the hype now. That's
to the
what
rumors'
I'm curious.
credit, like I did come out right after I said that and say there were a few, like there were multiple accounts saying like it was going to release. Like the rumors of it being canceled was just a rumor.
Right. It was just all mixed.
So like that's what I was curious about though, but I didn't expect to see the turnaround so quick because I'm pretty sure that this is our third time. Like I like to double back on articles like this whenever you get more information because this is our third time doing this. I did the leaked version.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we have the leaked images of what the Nocta is going to look like. And that was like early on. That was like months ago whenever we first started doing it. And then I did the like, hey, it's been canceled. And now we're doing the, hey, it's actually releasing. So it's like, it's been a whole
It's been an emotional roller coaster. Hopefully we get them in hand because, man, we've been talking about it for so long.
I know. From what it's looked like, they were going to release like on sneakers. On like a few select on Nocta's website.
It sounds like a pretty good GR then. It sounds like it's going to be
almost like the way that they were putting it, it almost seemed like it was going to be like exclusive.
So do you think, all right, follow up, with all this hype, it's going to be here, it's not going to be here. Do you think that's going to affect resale prices? You think these are going to break? Retail's at 180. That's an okay retail price. I mean,
Drake's first collaborative sneaker. It's got to hold some significance.
Well, I mean, do you think is it actually his collaborative? I mean,
That's what in the
I feel like
article it
this is
says
not
like
his
Drake will
first.
release his first collaborative Nike sneaker.
Okay.
So
I just feel like he's already been in the game for a while,
it
but
seems like it. He's got like OVO stuff, and he's
Right.
got like
right. What is OVO then?
his brand? I don't know, man. I'm not as
What's
deep.
Nocta? Is it Nocta his brand too?
Yeah, Nocta is.
Right.
Nocta's brand is like his remember that's what I reported the first time I did it. It's like it stands for like nocturnal, like
Right.
always working in
Right.
the dark,
Right, right.
never sleeping,
Right.
stuff like that.
And then I know OVO was his too, right? I don't know. It's confusing
Don't
what
get-
Drake's been doing.
we need to stay out of the
Usually-
gray areas that we're
but-
not concrete on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what to come, to see how it does
I
on
don't know. I
the
want to see how the
market.
release plays out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the market's gonna be the weirdest thing because it's not like it's like a Air Jordan 1 Drake.
Right. It's not
the-
like a Cactus Jack where they,
It
flip
does have
the
some significance
swoosh.
though.
Right, but like I mean if you're wearing it like around, it's
not
not
like the
you
most
can't tell like, oh, that's the Drake shoe. I mean, do you think? I mean, I guess
Not everyone's gonna.
It's
know
an
that.
old
It's not gonna draw a
model.
lot of attention to
it's
it.
an older model for
Definitely
sure,
is.
but I don't know. I'm curious to see how the actual resale market goes from there. I'm gonna predict. I'm putting my money down that it's gonna go resale value 180 retail, resale 200.
No, it'll be more than that.
You think?
Oh yeah, it'd be more than that. Do you think one colorway will sell better than the other? It says triple white,
For
triple
sure.
black.
White will sell way better than
I
triple
hope
black.
So man,
Yeah.
triple black. Better
Yeah.
not do anything
Triple
too
black's
special.
triple black's gonna go for 170 on resale. No.
That'd be something. All right, but here we go. Let's move on to the next one because I actually almost did this one. I'm glad that you did it.
Oh, you did? For
Yeah.
real. All right. So, as you know, this is kind of like a follow-up as well. So we reported this a while ago when Nike was on a suing spree, but so this is a kind of update format. So the sneaker designer John Geiger, I think it is.
Geiger, maybe.
Geiger, yeah, John Geiger countersues Nike for his Air Force One lookalike. So if you don't know about who John Geiger is, he is a sneaker designer and he's designed similar looking shoes from the Air Force One. So obviously Nike didn't like that and begun suing John Geiger for a trademark infringement. But now the designer's attorneys have countersued Nike, saying that the trademark is just unenforceable. So Geiger's lawyers have brought up recent releases like a Travis Scott Air Force One that happened and the Serena Williams Air Force One as examples because Nike's not even following their own trademark and kind of doing modifications on their own Air Force One model. So it's like, where do they enforce it? Where do they not? They're not even sticking to their own trademark rules. And then also because of that, Geiger's team went as far as including the Bapesta sneaker, which is very similar to the Air Force One, and Nike has not even taken a single legal action against them. And Bape's been doing that for a while now. So, Landon, what are your thoughts on this whole lawsuit thing? And do you think Geiger actually has a chance of winning versus Nike?
Man, he really spun this thing on its head, didn't he?
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's honestly, that's an excellent point, especially on the Bapesta because that literally looks the exact same.
Yeah.
I mean, but like that's. So is it more like a under the table, like kind of wink, wink, like we're not going to come at you because that would frustrate. But it is one of those things where it's like you get him in that weird situation where it's like, if I'm going down, I'm taking the whole ship with me.
Right.
It's like these guys look like
everyone.
Skechers are selling fakes. There's some that are not fakes, I guess, but technically knockoffs, I guess, if you're ripping off Nike. But
well, from what the article said, it's because.
But but I see. Sorry to interrupt, but like, how does the whole? I don't know that you can come at someone and tell them what to do to their own model within their brand. Like,
Right.
I don't know how much it sticks with like, oh, you're kind of modifying the Air Force One to not look like the Air Force One as much. Like, I mean, it's our model. Like, we could cut the shoe in half and just sell half the front of the shoe.
Right.
And just it doesn't matter because it doesn't look like the regular
Right.
Air Force One. You're
Yeah,
mad.
when I read that part, I was like, I don't know if he's got enough. But when he brought up the Bape part, it did make a lot of sense what he was going for because Bape sells their Air Force One lookalikes, the Soups does, for like $300 retail. I think it is. It's like super pricey compared to an actual Air Force One, and then. They use different types of materials, and
Wait,
obviously
what was
there's
this
no
for?
logos. That was for the Bape stuff,
Yeah. Okay.
right? You know the star,
Yeah. The star. Yeah.
right? So, basically the way Geiger is bringing it is like he's bringing it the same approach where even though it's kind of the same model, the materials used are completely different. The pricing is completely different. It's not like
logo.
It's a different logo. So I don't know if he's got enough, but yeah, I don't know. So what do you think? Do you think he's gonna win? Do you think he's gonna lose still?
No, I think it's like it looks a little better than it did.
You think he's got a chance?
It's just the whole like I mean, how many different people are gonna get brought into this now?
Right.
And is Nike like if Nike really? I feel like the only option if you're gonna counter with something like this is it's either Nike drops it all or they go for both. Now you gotta tack Bapesta into the lawsuit.
That would be crazy.
You almost have to. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say one looks more like the Air Force than the other, but they both kind of equally look like Air Forces ish.
Yeah. For sure.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not like. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like Nike didn't need to do this. Is it going to bring bad publicity? I mean, whenever you're that big, you're probably going to get good and bad publicity every day. I think Nike's reached that point where something bad will come up about them daily, and something great will always come up about them. Right. All the different stuff that they're doing. So was this really worth it? I don't know if they're gonna look back at the end of this and be like, "Dang, well that was worth it."
Yeah,
that was worth it. We ended up winning just to get back there, or we could have just let this guy do what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, the one thing that Geiger knew was like, he's so like his audience is very niche, and like if you know Geiger and you know his brand, like you're gonna obviously know the difference between Geiger's shoe and an Air Force One. So it's not like the actual consumer is getting confused.
I don't think it's close enough to where like that design that Geiger has looks exactly like a Nike swoosh.
Right.
Like, it's not gonna be confused like, oh, that's like some new thing.
Right, and that's his logo.
Because like some Nike signs, like you'll take the shark or you'll take the swoosh and turn it into a shark fin.
Right.
You'll take the swoosh and kind of hash it out and glitch it up.
Right.
You'll take the swoosh and deconstruct it, but like. I don't think you'd ever take the swoosh, take it, run a loop, go back around, and bring it up again. That's kind of what the logo looks like for the John Geiger.
I don't know. I personally think
if anything, the Bapestas are closer.
Yeah.
It just comes to a star.
Yeah.
Like, that would be kind of a cool Nike
Nike a jagged.
That'd be kind of a cool Nike Air Force, if we're going to be honest.
I don't know.
And now you can't do that.
I really hope Geiger actually wins this case because it would honestly allow, like, a lot more creativity based off that Air Force One type of shoe.
I think people like are really because imagine if Adidas could do something based off this Air Force.
They kind of did. The Superstar. That's like their. I think,
but it's not thick enough and it's not good.
No,
enough.
I mean it's not
good
the
enough
exact.
Looking. Just imagine if
that's like the safe bet.
That'd be really cool. That might. I don't know what brought me to this place. I think that'd be one of the coolest things ever. Can you imagine brands work together, and Adidas can just come in and make an Adidas Jordan 1 High. Just replace it with Adidas stuff.
It'd be
just
crazy.
Nike comes in and makes an NMD, makes an Ultra Boost. Cool Nike swoosh on the side of the Ultra Boost. So you can just take the model over. You just come in, take the model, you brand it however you want. You can just take anyone can work together, and it's all interchangeable. You know how amazing that would be.
Yeah, but I really think there's some bad blood between Nike and Adidas. Like they're always suing each other.
I mean, you can't. I would say you can't. Well, you can't be that close and that big.
No. But like,
it's
but
always
cool.
gonna be like. I mean, not everyone can eat. That's the fact of the matter. It's not. There's not enough money out there for everyone. But that's why some brands are brands and some people work for brands. It's not. You can't just have everyone can't just like have a seat at the table. So.
But yeah, so your final thoughts? Do you think that he has enough? Do you think he's gonna win or lose the case?
I think that I think either it gets dropped or more people get added to the lawsuit because it sounds like he's not gonna
get taken out. So you're gonna say Nike's gonna just put their massive weight on him.
I think there's
take down
chance.
everyone.
I think there's a better chance Nike drops it than that.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think they need to. And if they really don't, like, if there really is some, because if you're gonna really go after one brand, why don't you just go ahead and just weed everyone out?
Right.
Like the war on drugs.
Right.
Like we're just gonna go through and we're just gonna take out every single person that sells a shoe somewhat similar to us, wipe them out. Yeah. And that way, what are you just going to attack it? What even made this happen? What brought this to our attention? Just got bored one day and we're going to,
The Warren Lotus.
The Warren Lotus. Yeah. So exactly. Warren Lotus and then.
He got real close though.
Oh, that was way too close. He was doing colorways.
Yeah. He was doing
like unique colorways and I think he was naming it the same thing.
Well, so the same manufacturer that manufactured Warren Lotus's shoes also manufactured Geiger's. So that's where the kind of relationship is where Nike began suing Geiger.
So he's just going for all the people that use him as a...
Right. So they're kind of going after. So right now they have like 2 active lawsuits. They have one. Well, I guess 3. I think maybe Warren Lotus settled. I don't know what they did, but they're suing the manufacturer for manufacturing the trademark shoes, and then they're suing the designers who actually
You
made
can
the
sue
shoes.
the manufacturer just because they were given a product to create.
Yeah, because it's not a product. It's not their actual product.
It's their job to look at it and be like, oh, it looks. I don't know what the threshold is for how similar it can and can't look to another shoe. That's a real fine line to walk.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. We're just gonna try and push it through and get away with it.
I don't know.
It looks kind of like the Air Force One.
So we'll see. I don't know if I think Geiger's gonna be able to walk away with it, but we'll see. But
Maybe
moving
we'll
on,
see.
Landon, what do we got next?
So we got the 5 most memorable Nike dunks of all time. So any definitive ranking of sneakers is going to be controversial, but this is a list. It's a list, not the list, of the most influential dunks of all time. So I'm just going to give them to you and the reason why. Just kind of see what you think at the end of all this. And then I'll actually kind of tell you the reason why they made the top 5, what the reasoning was for them. So starting off at number 5 is the Futura Nike SB Dunk High. These released in 2004, and the colorway's name is FLOM, which stands for love of money. And, these feature a pattern created from different denominations of printed money that was produced in a friends and family run of 24 pairs only. Only a size 9.5 is listed on StockX right now for $95,000.
Holy moly.
What do you think about that shoe?
They're clean, but, I mean, is it a copper drop? It's honestly... If it was,
you playing the copper drop game early? I'll let you play it right now.
Well,
you gotta do it quick.
Well, I mean, if it was
circle back.
All right. So if this was coming
Number
out today, I'd do a drop.
Oh my goodness.
But moving on.
All right. Well, some people would pay $95,000 for that. Moving on to number 4, you have the staple Nike SB Dunklow Pigeon. This was the final edition of the City Series, and it's probably the dunk that kickstarted sneaker culture as we know it today. This article says it may be one of the controversial ones, giving it the number 4 spot, not a little higher up, but the last sale on these was for $38,000.
These were really clean. I remember actually listening to the story. I forget what the guy's name
the Warren Lotus is what brought our
behind the Pigeon.
This.
Oh yeah, but I remember watching this article and how it came up and stuff like that, and the whole Nike process. So these are really cool. I wouldn't expect anything less for a top 5 for these.
Yeah, for sure.
But moving on.
At 3, we got the Supreme Nike SB Dunklow white cement and black cement that released in 2002. These were limited to 500 pairs each, featuring the Air Jordan 3 iconic elephant print. And this was Supreme's first ever Nike dunk. The last sale on these went for $5,000.
These are crazy. These the amount of technical detail involving the Air Jordan 3 on an SB Dunklow.
All that elephant print overlay.
That's crazy. They don't Nike doesn't do anything like that.
This isn't
these
a
days.
shoe that you would think would get that.
No.
From all the way from the back. That's a lot of elephant print overlay.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I kind of wish the swoosh was a different color just to make it stand out a little bit more, like
the
a red.
Yeah. The sock liner red. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, I'll take it. I mean, that makes sense why it's 5,000. But
for sure. All right, number 2 on the list is the Nike SB Dunklow Paris, released in 2003. This pair was also part of the White Dunk City series and was designed in a collaborative with French painter Bernard Buffet. Buffett, maybe. Who knows? The release at the exhibition was canceled, and the pairs were sold through Nike SB accounts in highly limited numbers. The last sale on these went for $62,000.
These are super nice. I never knew that it was designed by a French painter. Yeah. I thought it was like a comic book kind of style, but no, these are really clean. These I've always known everyone that when there's a photo like that, they're like, what? Those are crazy. So yeah, that's definitely.
Can you believe the release the method though?
Yeah.
So it went to just select limited SB accounts.
Yeah.
You just got access to it.
Yeah, it's so weird.
The way the sneakers released, back then in the early 2000s, would have been crazy to us today.
Yeah.
Just the way we have to do stuff today.
Oh yeah.
Just bots and lines and raffles and stuff like this compared to just this stuff.
Yeah,
do you ever think
no, a normal person had no chance.
You remember people used to get Jordan 1s out of eBay catalogs?
Oh yeah.
You just send them in.
Yeah, for
crazy.
$76.
Whatever, man.
Right?
All right, here we go. Rounding out the list at number 1 is the 1985 OG Nike Dunk BTT YS pack. The article notes that many would have put Jeff Staples' Pigeon dunks at the top of the ranking, but, you really can't ignore the OG 1985 dunk pack that started the whole dunk mania. So what do you think about the top 5 list?
Overall, I think it's a good list. Number 1, no.
It's a top 50 list, by the way.
Okay.
But I had to narrow it down to
Right.
5.
No. Yeah, I don't know about this 1985 OG Nike dunk. Even I mean, yeah, like you got to give some tribute to the Nike dunk, but like number 1, like come on. Like I mean, there's been some nice stuff that's come out way better than that.
Pigeon dunks should have been number 1.
Pigeon dunks were really cool.
This is more just for nostalgia, I feel
Right.
like.
Right, but
It's
I don't
gotta be
know.
more
That's
so for
cool.
nostalgia.
It's cool that what they release, but yeah,
That's
it's
the
a
thing.
decent list. I probably agree with like 3 out of 5.
Yeah, the article, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, it's literally acknowledges in the very beginning, like, you can't make a top 5
Right.
sneaker. Because it's not like,
It's all
it's not going to be universally accepted.
Right.
It's obviously going to be controversial in every single way. Some cool ones were on there. Supreme Dunk's really nice. Paris Dunk's nice. I think you also have to keep in mind that you almost have to look at this list from nostalgia, and it's the most like influential dunks. So it's not like
Right.
the best dunks of all time.
Right.
Like some
That's
of the
true.
best dunks of all time come out like
That makes more
now.
sense. Right.
Like, why are you not making the best stuff of all time and the best time of all time to make stuff?
Right.
Like, how would you not be putting out the best stuff? So, like, I mean, I think that's more so what you got to focus on is, like, the most influential dunks of all time for certain reasons. You got painters making dunks. You got the OG dunk. You got, these different staple dunks.
That's true.
So
That's true.
that's
Then
part
that
of it,
makes
too.
more sense than why the OG is like number 1.
Right.
But moving on, actually talking about a cool exclusive shoe is the Oklahoma Sooners football team revealed their own Air Jordan 6 player exclusive. So every year, the Jordan brand gives their Jordan college teams a series of player exclusive Jordan shoes. So, and for the 2022 upcoming season for the college football, Jordan is giving them the Air Jordan 6. So this Air Jordan 6 features a retro vintage feel with some icy yellow outsoles and a crimson distressed leather upper, with obviously the OU markings all over the shoe. So, Landon, what are your thoughts on this Jordan 6 PE? And then is this the best one yet compared to like the UNC, or what are your thoughts?
Oh, these couldn't even look at the UNCs.
For real?
They couldn't even be in the same room.
Yeah.
They're not bad, though. It's definitely not bad. But I wonder how it goes for, like, choosing what model you get.
I don't
For
think you
you.
get to choose.
I mean, I would
No.
doubt it. I would doubt it, but I wonder
Can
if
you
it
imagine?
fluctuates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it does.
They got
right?
Jordan 1s like not too long ago, I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
remember the Jordan 1s. I'm sure they probably did. Jordan 1s like come out often. I'm trying to remember like what are some of the ones that they would do. I know the Jordan 6s and the Jordan 5s.
11s,
Jordan
I think?
4s, I think, too.
Didn't they do 11s?
I know they
Jordan
did 3s. Remember they did like the Oregon 3s?
Yeah.
The Oregon 3s were tough.
Yeah.
And the Michigan 3s?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know
Georgetown.
what they pick, but
I don't know. These are clean. They're not special. You said that there was a Florida colorway, too, that was
There
really
is.
nice, right?
it's orange.
Oh, it's orange.
Yeah.
Orange upper?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, obviously, nothing's going to look as good to me than the baby blues
Right.
for North Carolina, but this is cool. I do think that it's a really cool thing that going to a Jordan brand gets to have. It's just crazy. You don't think about all the ties. I was just thinking about this the other day. So I don't know if you follow college basketball like at all, but did you see the whole Juwan Howard getting into a fight thing at the end of a
Nope.
shake hands line? So he's a coach for the Michigan State Wolverines.
Oh, I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he got like kicked out.
Yeah,
he
so
like
he's
lost his
suspended
mind.
for the year now. So like he was going through the shake hands line at the end of a game. He didn't like how the game ended, so he was just going to walk through and not shake the coach's hand because there was something that happened towards the end of the game. And the coach stopped him, tried to like talk to him. He ended up like kind of open hand swinging at a guy, and now he's suspended for 5 games for the rest of the year, pretty much. But they're saying that you don't think about all the ties. Michigan's a Jordan brand school.
Right.
Michael Jordan and Juwan Howard are really close. And Juwan Howard's the coach that was swinging, and it makes you wonder what kind of pull there he's going to have. It's like any other coach, any other black coach especially, just sadly, is probably going to get fired for that.
Oh.
But now they're saying, oh, you got some different pulls and just different stuff like that. It's just interesting to see that's what people talk about, like whenever you're talking like Michael Jordan GOAT status compared to LeBron James. A lot of times it's not even, hey, what's up, Pandy? A lot of times it's not even like It's more so gonna be
Like,
who you know and
right.
like what the situation is than like how it all plays out.
Oh yeah,
And
never
the
burn a
way-
bridge.
And it's so relative, man. It's so relative to everything. You can even look back to college, and it's all what teacher did you, what professor did
Oh,
you
yeah.
have?
I mean, can you imagine? I mean, you wouldn't have a job if I burn bridge with Kyle.
Oh my gosh, no, it's just
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like
just
crazy stuff like that.
It's just like it's a lot of stuff. It's all who you know, and I mean to bring this back to this Jordan 6 article or to this Jordan 6 PE though. I mean these are really clean. I just think it's really cool that Jordan brands get the opportunity to do stuff like this.
Yeah,
It's
I agree.
like me personally being so into like the hype stuff like the Jordans and stuff like that. Like it'd make it tough for me to sign with a school. Like want to go to a school that literally
That
like,
is
this is
signed with
like
Jordan?
literally like thinking way far. Like
Right.
if I had all these different options, like why would I want to sign with a school that's like sponsored by Under Armour?
Right.
And I'm huge on Under Armour because I'm huge on Steph Curry. I wouldn't want to sign with a school that's gonna be Under Armour everything.
Dang.
It's just weird. It's just weird. Like that's why Oregon's got like all this nice
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like there's certain colleges like not everyone's on the same playing field.
Now, do
at
you
all.
think they'll ever make it so? I don't think they'll ever like do a GR of the player exclusive. But do you think they'll ever do like an alternative colorway that's released? So like instead they swap the upper or change it a little bit, but still have the OU branding for the people. That,
the OU branding just
Right.
make it different. I was gonna say I'm like swap the upper on these just wouldn't make sense.
no,
Make
just
it a
change
white
it up.
upper and a red
Right.
midsole, like
Change it up enough so you know that one's a player exclusive and one is like a fan exclusive or something along
Yeah, I was
the
trying to
lines of
figure
that.
out where you were going with that because there's literally the Air Jordan 6 UNC is coming out to the public here in a few months.
Right,
On
but-
top of the Air, but it doesn't have the Tar Heel brand.
Right.
And the stuff like that.
Right.
So, I mean, that would be cool. Like, I have some free train. You don't see a lot of shoes like that. You
No.
get colorways,
Right.
but you don't get, like, branding on the shoe.
Right.
Like the Air Jordan 1 Low UNC. This doesn't have, like, Tar Heels on it, and neither does my Jordan 1 Low UNC. And neither does... I do have a pair of, like, Nike free runs that have the UNC logo on them. I got them, like, my freshman year of college, and I
Mhm.
love them because it's, like... I don't understand why brands do that. Like, you can
it's
get
a
the
licensing
Pegasus.
issue.
But the Pegasus, like, you can get college shoes with that. I don't know why. But,
Yeah.
like, every single year they release a new Pegasus model that has, like, the logo on it.
Yeah.
Has, like, any football team you want to get. Any
Yeah.
football team you want to get. What's the
It's a
what's the
licensing some
licensing
issue.
per model?
Yeah, no, it's something where like the NCAA or whoever it is, like
Free runs are goated fresh. That's right.
yeah, whoever deals with that collaboration is. I feel like there's resistance.
That's my only question
Yeah,
about
it's a
it
money-
because
it's
as
money.
far as to answer like the first half of your question before you finished it, like they do. Like there's red Air Jordan 6s that come out.
Oh,
The
for
Air Jordan
sure.
6 Carmine's
Right.
the Air Jordan 6
with the
Oklahoma,
branding.
if you
Right.
want to look at it that way. The Air Jordan 6 UNC's the Air Jordan 6 UNC Tar Heels.
Yeah, I think that the colleges need to lighten up on that. I think that's some
They kind of
the
have
creativity
to, going forward. I
would
mean,
be
they're losing
really
their grip on
cool.
everything. They used to
Yeah.
have these players on a stranglehold, and now they're just making more money.
I
Than,
hope so. That'd be really cool, man. To get some cool like, because I mean, diehard like LSU fans would go
Because you
crazy.
really can't get them because that's personal stuff. You're not like supposed to sell them. They're not
No.
supposed to show up places.
Yeah.
Like you legally can't sell them. You can maybe give them away, and someone else, once you give them away, what someone does with it, like really maybe isn't
Right.
your
Well,
fault.
you give them away, and
You
then,
imagine it's a
and
numbered
then
pair?
Johnny, your friend, gets randomly $5,000, and then Johnny needs some help, and so
Where are you going
with I don't know car trouble, so you give him a ride to school, and he pays you $5,000.
Oh, to get the money back?
Yeah.
Oh, like a way to get the money back?
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it like, what would it look like? And I was mainly thinking about like numbered pairs. Like, oh, you have
That'd be
number
crazy.
7 of the
If they
12 and a
number,
halves.
yeah, like it's
you
like your
literally-
team number. Oh yeah, it's over.
Oh, that would be sick.
It'd be over.
Your team number, I wouldn't be able to sell those.
Yeah, no.
Literally has my number, my
Yeah.
jersey number on them. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, so now we got the Passport Nike SB Dunk High is expected to release on March 5th. It's not often that Nike SB makes their way down under, as they've, primarily conferred with these shops out in Asia, Europe, and the U.S., but they did team up with Trent Evans Passport on a blazer back in 2015, and although it's been over 7 years, they are soon to pick back up where they left off with a creative take on the beloved Nike Dunk High. Both flair and personality are set from the helm here, according to the Nike SB themselves, as Passport indulges in a hiking influence. So, this colorway is going to start off with like just layers of carbon grain. You got the fauna brown is what they're calling it. I don't know what that says, but you're also going to have some ripstop base, former grassy suede overlay, deeper hits of brown. It's just like there's just really nice details all across this shoe. So what do you think about this collab?
I think it's definitely the whole, indulges the hiking influence. Yeah, like if you took off the Nike swoosh, I would have never known these were actually SB Dunks. Like it looks like a hiking boot.
It's got a different look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they definitely like nailed it on that point. Do I like hiking boots though? Like no, not really. It's cool though. It's definitely cool. I'd probably cop, but
dang, you would even cop.
Yeah.
You were throwing some major shade toward the other shoe that we were just looking at. Towards some of those other Dunks. Yeah. But these ones you would cop, huh?
Yeah.
They're not
bad.
It's cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool. Like, apparently they don't. You don't think about it. There's so many different collabs and stuff going on that you don't think that, like, I guess I don't really think about who's Nike's really teaming up with. I'm more so like, I don't really care who you're working with. How good does the shoe look to me?
For sure.
Like, just how good does it look to me? Like, I don't really care what the branding is, like Cause, Sakai, whoever you're working with. But then you realize that I guess they don't work with shops in Australia all that often. Poor Nick. Poor Nick over in Australia can't get himself some nice shoes. But no, it's a really cool look, I think, and the concept is sweet too. Passport shoe.
Yeah, but what's interesting is like
it should function as a passport.
Well, that's completely out there. No, I was just gonna say it's different because the Union Dunks had mentioned some passport in theirs too. I swear, or maybe I'm getting confused. That they just recently released.
No, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
it was the pistachio Union Dunks.
Right, but didn't it say passport or something?
Wait, was it passport? It was not for resale. But was it?
I don't know. I thought it said passport somewhere. I don't know.
Actually,
I thought it was just interesting. I swear, I'll have to go look back. But yeah, I don't know. Look, looking at these SB Dunks, I think it's cool. I think they did a good job. I don't know if Passport had much say in it, but if they definitely did a good job on this collab.
Yeah, for sure.
But moving on to one of the last articles, we got Nike is introducing a brand new Air Max, and they're calling it the Air Max Motive. So this new Air Max model was inspired by Tinker Hatfield's first ever Air Max shoe. So if you don't know who Tinker Hatfield is, basically he almost designed like all of the most popular models that we know and love from Nike. So basically this Air Max Motive is supposed to be the successor to the most famous Air Max 1. So it features all the classic panels on the upper with a slight little change in materials. And they also kind of boosted up the midsole just a little bit. But Landon, do you like the Air Max Motive? And do you think it's actually a successor and better than the Air Max 1 model?
Gosh, man. I am like going crazy over here. I do not know what I think about these. I can't come to a decision.
I don't like them.
I don't dislike them at all, and I don't think that I like them either.
Yeah.
I'm so on the fence for these.
Yeah.
I'm so on the fence for these. I don't think it almost looks like the upper of like the Nike Roche. Yeah, the Nike Roche. It almost looks like the upper for that on top of the Air Max 1 midsole, but because obviously the midsole kind of gets thicker towards the back. That's kind of what the Roche model does too. The Air Max does, but it's a little more sudden.
Yeah, it's not. The midsole is way too high.
Yeah, it's definitely higher up. Yeah. So I think honestly, I think it's not a bad design.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad design.
Do you like the materials and kind of what they're using? It's like parts of it are suede. Some of it's the like nylon upper that we're used to, especially like around like the heel cup.
This looks enough like an Air Force One to remind me of the Air Force One, and enough not like the Air Force One to make it look like its own shoe, though.
Right. Do you think it's better or worse?
I don't think it's better. I don't know how you're gonna sit there like. I mean, obviously, I can't say I don't think it's better. I'm pretty sure I know it's not better, because how is like something better? You're gonna see it, and it's just clearly like, wow, that is insane.
Right.
Like that's how I felt with like the 720s. I would see some of those models, and I was like, those Air Maxes are sick.
Do you think this is Nike's kind of first saying like, hey, we're done with the Air Max 1?
I think it's more so saying, I don't think that's what they're saying. I think they're more so saying we're going to take some of these designs and spin them a little bit.
Oh, like, on the Motive.
Oh, we're going to spin the Air Max 97, make it look a little different. Right. We're going to spin the Air Jordan 1, make it look a little different. We're going to spin the Air Force.
I wonder why though.
Make it look a little different.
I don't understand.
We're seeing that because the Air Jordan 1 Elevate.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
like it's the Air Jordan 1, but it's a thicker the Air Max Motive. It's the Air Max 1, but it's just a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't know why though, because like Tinker hit it out of the park.
I mean, you got to create new stuff at some point. I feel
don't
like
know.
for some people are satisfied.
I think
I'm
they're
probably
testing
one of
for
those
sure.
people.
Me too. I agree with you. I'm satisfied with what
But
Tinker
like,
gave
you
us.
got to understand, like, gosh, I don't know. We haven't been in the shoe game forever. We've only been in it for years now. Like
Yeah.
what, 3-4 years?
Yeah,
But how many colorways are pumped out of every single different type of
true.
shoe? To where
Every
it's like,
single year.
when is it gonna run out?
Right.
When is the next time you can release Obsidian Air Maxes or Magma Orange or Green or when?
True.
When is the next time you can do that? How are they even still coming out? You can't retro every colorway every 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so I mean, I feel like this is almost what you kind of have to do, kind of test the waters. I mean, you can test it with an Air Max 1. It might not be a bad idea if they're testing like the. I don't know how you would test the hypeness of something because you'd have to see if it was gonna.
Well, just throw Travis Scott on there, flip the swoosh, and there you go. Then
That's
you got a solid model ahead.
If you want to talk about promoting a shoe, then
Right.
you probably should do it.
That's
with a celebrity.
exactly.
That would be my move. Like
Travis Scott Air Max Motive. Here it comes. Boom.
Michael Jordan loves the new Air Jordan 1 Elevate.
Right.
He's walking around in what looks like that Air Jordan 1 high heel.
Oh, that low. Oh man, I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm saying.
what they're talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like the Air Jordan 1 Elevate, the Air Max Motive, just some different like tweaks and there was another. They're doing something like the Air Jordan 1 mid.
Well, the dunks was
the dunk high up. The next
level.
next level stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know why everything's the midsoles are just getting up there. I don't know why. Like everything's elevate high up.
I know, right? Who's gonna break?
Moon shoes.
I
are
want someone to
next.
cut the midsole in half
Yeah.
on these, and I want it to be even lower.
Yeah,
to
let's
the
get
ground.
some Air Max sandals.
Air Max sandals.
But moving on, what do we got next?
All right, so now we got the Nike LeBron 19 Low releases in a Fruity Pebbles color scheme soon. So I'm not actually going to really read for the article on this one. I'm just going to show you the pic of them, and then I kind of wanted to see just what you think, like as far as the appearance, how it stacks up to the LeBron 19s. We actually have them back
Above
right
you.
here,
Yeah.
right over my head right now. So, I mean, this colorway, it's actually originally showed up on the LeBron 4, so there is a little bit of history to it, this Fruity Pebbles theme. But what do you think about this LeBron 19 Low?
Oh man, I mean the LeBron 19 low looks way better than the LeBron 19 high. I mean, honestly would like this shoe. Like
I agree
think
with you, but I'm surprised you felt that way.
I think it's a good shoe for like, going to the gym, just like a casual trainer kind of shoe. I don't know how, basketball. I don't know exactly. I don't know how well that holds up. We might have to review it. But
we'll have to review it for sure.
yeah, I don't know. I think
Why not?
I think it's cool. Oh man, that'd be such a cool review. Get some fruity pebbles, man. Oh, we do some crazy intros with it.
Oh, dude, I'm big into my oatmeal right now. I've been getting some Twix oatmeal and some Lucky Charms. I'll get some Fruity Pebbles oatmeal.
That can't
It's the
be
same thing,
healthy.
right?
That cannot be healthy.
How can it not be healthy?
But focusing on the shoe itself, I think it's really cool what they do. I really wish that like other brands like take notes, because man, Nike knows how to involve their brands and choose the right brands. And I kind of wish the heel tab was a different color, like they added some more fruity colors instead of just red and yellow, because it kind of looks like Fruity Pebbles, but usually Fruity Pebbles has like a few different colors on it.
I was a little surprised that they kept the like the whole shoe so
Like bland.
white,
Yeah.
just like so white, not like.
Well, I think it's the LeBron 19 is a double layer shoe. You remember? So you
Yeah,
get
so
the
you
sock.
got the inside sleeve. So
Right,
it looks like
and
the whole
then-
sleeve is
Right.
sleeve underneath is probably red.
Yeah. And maybe they did it because it's like milk and cereal, maybe.
Now we're getting deeper into
Right.
it. We're crossing.
We're
a new
diving
plane.
in.
We're crossing a new plane.
So
That could be it. That could be it. You see on the insoles how it's got LeBron and it's got the.
yeah, and the
little
insoles
character.
are really cool.
It's gonna be a cool shoe. I'm curious to see, because remember my whole big thing on the LeBron 18 was how horrible the support was.
Right.
Does the support stay now that you cut this thing lower?
It
That's
looks
the
like
thing.
it.
It looks like the white
toe.
overlay kind of still laces in good. I'm not worried about the toe as much. I'm more so worried about I think that white piece coming up on the midsole is going to do pretty decent too, for as far as like performance go. But yeah, no, I mean it's a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe. I think it'll have a nice look to it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think.
We'll see how it plays.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we get that colorway in. I think that'd be a really cool one to review too. But moving on, I got a pretty controversial, kind of exciting article. Is is Reebok making a comeback? So if you don't know, last year Adidas owned Reebok, but as last fall happened, the group called Authentic Brands Group, or APG, bought out Reebok from Adidas for $2.5 billion. That's right, with a B, $billion. And now finally the deal is set to finalize at the end of Q1, which is end of March. So already the APG CEO, Jamie Salter, has been making some power moves for the Reebok brand by announcing some partnerships with the JD Group, who owns like JD Sports, Finish Line, and then also APG just signed a deal with Foot Locker to exclusively carry some certain Reebok shoes on the US store and website. So, a lot of people have been saying that Reebok's kind of lost its coolness when it kind of got out of the sports industry and kind of just focused on like the CrossFit. But then also at the NBA All-Star Weekend, the brand launched a new basketball sneaker. And that's called the Instant Pump Fury Zone. So that might be a hint of what is to come. But Landon, if Reebok is trying to get back into the NBA and basketball scene, who do you think they should sign?
Oh my gosh, that's this whole thing is interesting. So I know that I have the Instant Pump over there with the Shaq on it. Shaq was a Reebok athlete.
Yeah,
I haven't had a ton of them.
And Shaq is actually involved with Reebok still.
No way.
And he is the second largest individual shareholder of APG.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's definitely putting in his input for the Reebok brand.
What Shaq is involved in is amazing.
Oh,
man.
It's crazy.
He's involved. He's literally
such a businessman.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You see him on the General commercials.
Yep.
He's in like so many commercials. It's crazy. Who do I think they should sign, dude? There's honestly, so much good young talent. They need to just kind of go they need to try and go the Puma route and just sign a bunch of young people whenever they come into the league. Honestly, Puma has not had a lot of success other than LaMelo Ball.
Right. And they killed it. It just happened to work.
It happens to work. But if you get enough young people, like they were signing Danny Green, Michael Porter, Marvin Bagley. Michael Porter and Marvin Bagley are both busts right now. Both could be the face of the league, and they just didn't end up happening. So that's like whenever those signings happened, I remember they happened. Like I'm sitting here looking at this list of people that they were pulling in, and I'm sitting here like, what? Puma's going to literally take over the NBA if it goes that way. Stephen Curry was not supposed to be Stephen Curry. And now he's huge. Now he's with Under Armour. Now he's really big for a brand. But, like, I just think it's really so crazy to think about. The same way you draft someone in the second round and they end up being a Hall of Famer.
Right.
It's the same way you sign someone to a shoe deal and you hope that they turn into being something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really interesting. Who they should sign, I don't know. There's so many good young players out there that aren't, like,
got to give one name.
Signed to a deal. Okay, I'll give
a big man, like an upcoming Shaq kind of guy.
I feel like I don't know how good we could have said the same thing about Kawhi Leonard with New Balance. It's not like they've done anything major, anything crazy, but like he's getting his own stuff.
I think that's because New Balance is more desperate though, just to stay relevant within NBA.
And I feel like whenever it comes to Reebok, you can't sign. It sounds bad, but you can't sign someone super flashy.
Really?
Who wants to wear the dripped out Nike stuff, the dripped out Jordan stuff?
You don't think so? You don't think Reebok has a chance to just come out and just change their entire image like that? I don't
actually know how nice their stuff is, but I'm literally just talking from like my point of view. The way I could see someone looking from it is like, do you want to show up in a Reebok fit every game? Or do they have some nice stuff out there? Chase the bag above anything else. Like, if Reebok's going to give you this and that, of course, I can totally see that. Yeah. People sign stupid hundreds of millions of dollar deals to go be on a 2-win team all the time.
Right.
Because once that's the reality of the situation is whenever you're getting paid way, way, way more, it's going to take away from everything else.
Right.
That's what you're dealing with, like, across – well, it's just an obvious example right now, like in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. If he comes back, you have to cut all these people because they're going to be over the cap.
Right, the cap.
It's the same way where it's like if you sign with the not as prestigious, like the Jordans, the Nikes,
they
the
have
Adidas,
more salary cap.
then, you get everything that comes with it, which would be not as flashy stuff maybe maybe they're not as good at basketball shoes, but Puma put out an absolute smoke show for the LaMelo Ball 1. So I mean, you never really know. It all really just comes down to how much you put into the shoe. But I mean,
I'm
it's
still not hearing a name.
A name?
Gotta give me a name.
Be someone young and someone not super flashy, like the Ja Morants. I don't think that'd work out. Tyrese Halliburton, don't think that'd work out. Maybe Tyrese Maxey. Trying to think some of these guys have been pulling from these cards. I'm thinking of some of these guys have been pulling from these cards. Maybe Julius Randle. Trying to think. I don't know, man. Because in the same breath, you sign someone like Zion. Zion's an absolute just beast on the court.
Yeah.
Hasn't played at all this entire season. Needing a second surgery. Probably won't play this year. May restrict his start date next year. And now we're looking at the Zion 2 with no Zion.
Right.
It's like, is it the Zion 1? I mean, I don't have an actual theory on this, but the Zion 1 is not for sale anymore on Nike. And it's supposed to have more colorways coming soon. But, like, how do you have a shoe out of stock for an NBA player? Yeah. Like, just out of stock on Nike.
Well,
unless
late shipments and stuff, too.
Well, ish. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
Do you think
you're Nike?
Do you think they're gonna cut them?
I don't know about that either.
Oh,
See,
okay.
that's what I don't actually know.
Right.
I don't want to say cut him, like as in cut him, just as in, hey, we're like not gonna make a Zion 2 because there's no one to do the Zion 2.
Right.
How do you promote the Zion 2 in a boot?
Right.
He literally is gonna have to get surgery.
Yeah.
A second surgery after all this rehab.
Wow.
Your only shot at this because it's about the Zion 2 window. We're about to enter the Zion 2 window where he'd be coming out, and he's about to enter a second surgery. So before he needs a second surgery, you could promote the shoe, get him the surgery. Then you won't have any promoting to do because he'll be in the boot. Otherwise, the Zion 2 doesn't come out until he can actually get on the court and show it again.
Right.
So it's a whole thing. I mean, it's just a very risky situation. But hopefully Reebok can make a comeback.
Yeah.
They haven't made the worst stuff at all.
No, I mean, it's been all right.
I mean,
it's definitely retro vibes for now. Like
I
want to see something new.
AI made it cool.
Yeah, but I want to see something
cool.
new.
If we see something new, it's cool. We need the Reebok Air Force 1.
I want to see.
Reebok needs to make their Air Force 1.
I want to see Reebok come out and give Puma their run for their money. Because Puma came out swinging. They came out swinging. They did a really good job on the NBA
great,
ones.
But now they're doing okay. Now they're just probably going to just ride the coattails of LaMelo Ball for a while.
Sure.
LaMelo Ball is like captivating.
For sure. Yeah.
That's what we were I was actually talking about that last night. Just talking about how unique like LaMelo is.
They're gonna sign all the brothers.
That's who you want.
Yeah.
Like you wanna sign someone like that who's gonna be just as intriguing off the field.
A superstar.
Because any type of attention brings attention to your brand. It has to bring it back to you.
Yep.
Because
it's tough.
Because if you love LaMelo Ball, then you'll probably like watching him play basketball. And if you're interested in playing basketball, you'll probably find out that he has his own shoe, and then you just, get it that way.
Go down the rabbit hole, and then you watch Shoeware's YouTube video on the shoe reviews and see how good it is. And
then you subscribe.
Right, there we go. And now you're here watching our stream. But moving on, what do we got left?
All right, this is going to be our last one. It's time to end this episode with the segment Copper Drop, where Chase and I will look at some of the scheduled upcoming releases, give our opinions on the design. So, getting straight to it, Copper Drop on this Nike Quando 1 that released today. Actually. Dropping these?
Yeah, I don't like them.
I copped these.
I was looking into it. Everyone's like, these are like the Nike dress shoe, and I was like, no, that's a really bad dress shoe.
No, that's a bad dress shoe.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't wear that.
I don't subscribe to that, but the shoe itself is not bad.
No, it's a drop.
Shoe itself is not bad. I like how they switched up and put like the little
tongue flap thing.
I don't know.
It's
not bad. It's all white, very wearable.
It's okay. Moving on.
We'll go to the exact opposite end of the scale, but we're going to stay with Nike. What do you think about this all black shoe for the Undercover Nike Dunk collab?
That's a drop too, man. First one, Undercover. Like, what are we doing? Like I told you
this. You don't like
this.
the Undercover Dunks?
I don't like
the ones that have been coming out, the acid washes and the stuff like that? Really?
No.
I like them a lot.
You like the acid washes?
Most of them.
Really?
At least most of them.
The only one that I like out of all of them that recently released is the orange and blue one. Yeah. I don't like the yellow and black. I don't like the red and yellow one.
You know what? Actually, I didn't like either of those.
I didn't like. There was one more that didn't look good either. There's been 4 now. I don't know. This dunk high. No, they gotta stop with these dunks, man. Undercover.
They got the weird look to them. It's
Horrible.
the 1985 dunk. The
I
curved
know.
look. I actually don't think they look terrible, but I
No.
don't think I'd wear them actually.
No.
So
It's got some Air Force triple black vibes to it. Moving on.
This is you can get a little more secure in these too. Lace them up around the ankle. That way you don't roll your ankle trying to get out of the
Yeah.
store when you're running away.
Exactly.
There it is. All right. So now looking at a few Adidas shoes to finish it off. How do you like this Patrick Mahomes Adidas Impact colorway?
It's all right. I mean, the colorway.
That's not the question. Copper drop.
Copper drop.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dang, we're 0 for 3.
I know. Yeah, this one's
know, we're
1
for
okay. I don't know. It's
He's put some weird colorways out there, man. His
don't
first colorway
understand
was
it.
that neon, like yellow, neon green.
yeah.
And now we got like green and orange
Yeah,
and
like,
brownish.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes is really involved into his shoes, which is sad.
But he is a sneakerhead. Unless
On his commercials, maybe.
No, he is.
You think?
Yeah, no, he is. Like, I've seen his sneaker closet. So is his brother. Not that anyone cares. but-
Oh, sheesh.
Not
Shots.
that anyone cares, really. It doesn't seem like
But
people care.
yeah, I
about
don't
him
know.
as
I don't
much.
know. I'm just these are like meh. So I'm not gonna cop a meh shoe.
Cop him for nostalgia.
Nah, drop. Nostalgia.
I like
what about
Patrick
it?
Mahomes.
Yeah, but that's not nostalgia. It's
I
not
guess
like he
not.
retired.
He will one day.
He will, and then maybe, but no.
And then
drop.
and then you'll come back and get them. They'll
Yeah.
probably be more expensive now. Everything
No.
goes up over time.
Drop. No, they just make a different color. It'll be blue that time.
A different color would be better. I'll give you that. All right, to finish these off, we're gonna copper drop the dazzling blue Yeezy 350s.
Oh, come on.
I
Who-
knew it. I had to throw
These
one
are
cop
cop.
in there.
These are cop.
I had to throw one
Everyone
cop in
should
there.
be copying these. These things are gonna go crazy. Everyone's excited for these. Yeah, I have nothing. No words to say other than that.
I know. I like the SPLY 350 branding. I think it makes
It's so nice.
it's just a nice look.
So nice. I almost did an
I
article.
would drop these though. I guess I didn't finish mine. I would drop.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
You're kidding.
I'd
Why?
drop
Why
them.
would you drop them?
I would because I personally wouldn't wear them. I like them, but I have to drop them.
Landon.
This is copper drop, not in the sense of cop to sell or drop to sell. Because
No.
if you just want to sell them, then cop.
personal.
Cop.
Personal. Oh, you don't want to wear these for personal?
Too black, man. Too black. Too dark. I just want it to be a little bit more.
If it was white upper.
Not upper. It's the midsole. I don't care about the all black upper. Like I never
Midsole?
care about the all black upper on
Interesting.
anything. I care about the midsole. I don't like dark color midsoles. I literally don't know why.
Man, I don't know. I don't know either. But yeah, it's gonna be a cop for me. I would wear these all the time. I might just do it just to irritate you if I get them.
You will not. You are not gonna keep these. You wouldn't even wear them. But all right. Well, that's gonna wrap up this episode. But thank you guys for taking some time to watch. But until next time, peace. I smacked my
I saw
mic.
that. I saw you smack it.
I
All right.
smacked my mic. All right,
Anyone
Fresh,
else
you
is
still
on?
there? We got a little time to talk.
Yeah, we got about another 5 minutes. We ran a little longer than usual
How
on
the
that.
heck?
I don't know.
We went down some rabbit holes.
We did. But get some TikTok comments or anything?
We had one person trying to buy my off-whites.
Oh, really? What do you offer?
A pack of gum.
Pack of gum
He
for
said
him?
you can see off-whites for $2.50 and a pack of gum. Someone said your shoes are fire. Someone else said, are the smoky gray anthracites good pickup for your first Jordan? Like, they would need to know if they wanted to sell them or just to have them. Woo!
Oh,
Hey.
man.
You still there, Fresh? Or you kicking?
We're tired too, man.
Man. Woo! I can't be tired, bro. I gotta get on it.
I know we gotta record our shorts too.
Gotta record shorts.
Bow,
Did I
bow,
finish
bow.
my cup drop?
Ugh. Do you want me to go first, and then or do you need to do work still?
You can go first, because then I'll come up record my shorts,
Just
and then I'll
everything.
start recording, and then I'll finish recording my verses.
Ugh, sounds good.
Sweet. Because I have to finish doing this short really quick, too. These are copper drop. First is what? First is
The Nike Quando ones.
is a G Dragon Nike Quando 1.
Why are you leaning like that?
Huh? It's just good on my back.
Yeah, you're like completely out of the frame for TikTok.
Hey.
Next is the undercover.
Oh, baby, that could have been bad.
That's exactly what we need.
That's
Fried computer.
exactly what we need. Somehow just bang, spill it, goes up onto the mic.
Fried computer.
Fry the computer. This would be the day for it, right?
Right.
This would be the day for it. G-Dragon Quanto 1. Not a lot of people like these.
All right. Any last comments, questions, or concerns? We are getting off in about 1 minute. Got other things to do. Got to keep making content for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you do is ask. We want more. We want more.
Yeah, I can't make content when we're stuck in front of the camera.
Right.
But I'm making content over here right now on my laptop as we sit here.
All right. It is 9:30, so we are heading off. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in for the live stream, either on TikTok or other different platforms. But we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace out.